This is happening live today, being the 3rd of December 2025 at Central Market, Adeshimai Market, KJTR Market, and as well as BZ here in Kumasi. If you are converted in Kumasi, you would know these places I'm talking about, which they started locking some of the foreigner shops.
Foreigners shop again. GIPC Act. Hey. Cash. 865. Oh my. Shops again. It says 5.
Today being 4th of December, we receive a sad news that our business counterparts that they are locking our shops. So we came asking them what's the problem, and from all indication we don't see any reason why they should do that. Going around locking every shops in Kumasi, especially those that are selling phone accessories. Nigerians. It's not the whole Kumasi, it's only KJTR Market and they do PZ and Adeshimai. Since the government of Ghana is not aware that they are locking our shops, they should come for our aid because we have nothing to do. We can't take laws into our hands.
My goddess.
Yeah, that is it.
So GUTA locking Nigeria shops is back again. Now this time it is happening in Kumasi. So when you go to the central business market in Kumasi, Ashanti region, it is alleged that the Ghana Union of Traders, GUTA, who were being aided by the Ghana Police Service, are locking shops of foreigners, especially Nigerians, own shops in the Kumasi central market. Now it is estimated that around 20 shops have been locked.
Ghana boy, Nipa Edros, GIPC for GIPC Act 856. I catch them say, Emraso say, Nyoma, Esafata se Ghana for Enyano, and I say, Adia se Ghana for Enyano, Yadima Ghana for na. Muina Muni say, GIPC Act 865. As a foreigner, our Ghana no only quite say we retail business. As a foreigner, our Ghana no you may be one more Ghana from Kwana somewhere. And so in Penufaya Shahayama, a whole for and I say foreigners, I bet you just send human in every Ghana for them. Internet GIPC officials and I'm I was so kind. Foreigners are illegal business Nina. Shops no, close Nina. Do higher say, hey, only quite say. We are operation and I say we are business. We need a tomb and you call the next shop. In Remunu, we are foreigner. Only quite say retail business. No, we are now shops. No, so you are close. And Tasha say we have no. Ebeko baby Circle, Kumasi, Tamale, baby biara. We need to say a year foreigners. Why? Juba mo ya no. A year who Ghana ni nesa we ye. Nenya foreigner no. Contact GIPC for member. Na the Safatano action no yabete internet there shops are close to 3,344 billion. Who say man no day? Monday.
At this time, they are doing it more professionally. So they print the GUTA Act and then they put it there. So they tell you that GUTA Act 265, is it 265? Let me be sure. No, 86527A. It prohibits foreigners. Now, is that true? Yes, that is true. So the Ghana Investment and Promotions Law was created to protect the local people from working and trading in Ghana. So there are certain jobs that foreigners are not permitted to be there. So some of these jobs include petty trading, having stores, retailing, etc. Now it also gives a clear pathway for people that if you want to engage in petty trading, then you should have $1 million investment. Also recruit around 20 skilled Ghanaians to be part of your shop before you can engage in petty trading. So in short, what this law is telling you that they do not want foreigners to come into the arena of trading. It is reserved for the local indigenous. However, with time, most Nigerians have invaded this privacy. Most Nigerians are now trading hand to hand with our Ghanaian counterpart. They are into this petty trading. They are taking stores from the market. They sit in the stores with the Ghanaians and work with them. And this is happening because most Ghanaians also do not do well with their services. If you go to a shop to buy something, the same thing that you can get it for 1 million from a Nigerian, a Ghanaian will be selling it to you for 300 cedis. And he will tell you that, hey, if you come by, get out the fork and leave my shop. But the Nigerians will sell the shop as a very cheaper price. A Lebanese will go less deeper to sell the product. So it means that the Ghanaians are patronizing the Nigerians even more than the Ghanaians, and that is what is happening. We are in 24th, and this is when market booms. If you go to this market and shops, and that is when they decided to go close their shops. So some of the Nigerians are not very happy, even though this is lawful. But don't forget that the president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, has even revealed that he's going to ensure that there's a repeal of this, GUTA Act 865-27A from giving our Ghanaians monopoly and locking their shops every time. So,
the question is, why would you want to invest in a country like Ghana? And not only to do with the economic opportunities, but that Ghana is a stable, democratic, business-friendly gateway to West Africa and the continent. And like you said, we have a growing consumer market with improving macroeconomic fundamentals, clear reforms to lower the cost of doing business, and abundant opportunities for technology transfer. We're open for business, and Simon and Co are busy at work reviewing the Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act. Some barriers were put to foreign investment. You had to prove that you had brought in a certain amount of money to be classified as a foreign investor. In the reviewed Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act, we're removing those minimal capital investments. This will enable any investor, however little money you have, $100,000, $50,000, to be able to come in and set up a business in Ghana.
So Nigerians, take it easy, take it easy. If they block it now, very soon the president will open. The president there, JDM there, that's what he's been doing. So you guys don't have a problem, you understand? Yeah, just hold on small. But that's exactly what is happening. So some of the Nigerians were not happy with this, and they spoke.
Of December, we received a sad news that our business counterparts, that they are locking our shops. So we came, asking them what's the problem, and from all indication, we don't see any reason why they should do that. Going around locking every shops in Kumasi, especially those that are selling phone accessories. Nigerians. It's not the whole Kumasi, it's only KJT market, and they do PZ and Adeshmia. Since the government of Ghana is not aware that they are locking our shops, they should come for our aid, because we have nothing to do. We can't take laws into our hands. That is it.
But we don't want to have any issue with like fighting or creating any chaos in the country. So we are appealing on the government to come and help us, because this is too annoying. You are working and you are paying your dues, you are doing unnecessary things. So we don't find their reason. And they are doing it just for their own benefit. They are doing it just for them to sell their Christmas goods. Then some of them complain that we are selling cheap. Why the dollar is cheap and the market is supposed to come down? If the dollar go up, the price is supposed to go up. I don't know the reason why they are saying you are selling the goods cheap. That's their main aim. So thank you, Ghana.
So this is my take. So my take is that, this issue, starting from where it started from 2009, there it's been brewing, and Ghanaian officials have been quiet on this, with the exception of the president recently said he was going to scrap this law. But what I can say is that this issue is bigger than ECOWAS, because ECOWAS has free movement that, help ECOWAS citizens to come into the country and trade. That law is there, but they've thrown it into the gutters. And we also have, the GIPC law, which also state emphatically what should be happening. So there are two conflicting laws, and that's why I'm saying that this problem goes, beyond ECOWAS and also go beyond GIPC law. So my take is that Nigerians, that is the law. GUTA are only enforcing the law. These guys, because the presidency and the people in high authority have refused to enforce the law, and now they've put together a task force and they are enforcing the law. So that is not breach of the law. However, Ghanaians, let's also note that there is the ECOWAS free movement, which also allow these people to trade. So these are two laws, and now we don't know which is which one overrides over. But technically, the GIPC law will override the ECOWAS one. So it is what it is. But the truth of the matter is that we cannot promote free trade on paper, and then when you go to the grounds, people are fighting and people don't agree with the free trade. It's just like inviting your friend to a table to come and eat with you, and then you flip the table off. It makes no sense, but that's exactly what is happening in Ghana, and it's been going on, and officials, they've not seen it. It's like they've not seen it, because this creates confusion, bitterness, and unnecessary bitterness between two nations that have depended on each other for a very long time. Now, the truth is very simple. GUTA feels threatened, and foreign traders also feel targeted. So let's enforce the laws. Yes, that's true, but let's also enforce fairness, clarity, and diplomacy, and the trade war should stop. Because I mean, how can you expect a Nigerian to raise $1 million to trade in Ghana? If he has that money, wouldn't he go to Nigeria? Wouldn't he go to America or, Europe to trade? You understand that? So it is unrealistic. So our leaders, both Ghana and Nigeria, we should sit down and try and then solve this issue once and for all, and stop the recurrence of this particular issue. Personally, I am tired of this issue. That's my take, guys. But then, what do you think? Will the GUTA, eventually relax and open the shops for them? Or you think this time they're not going to open again? And Nigerians, do you think Ghana is being fair to you? But you, Nigeria, don't you think you are breaking, the GIPC law? Don't you think so? Leave your comments in the comment section. It's a wrap for today.